Hi my beloved people, you're welcome back to my channel on Nikki's Thoughts. I don't know, maybe you can hear me properly this afternoon or this morning or today, because the video might come in anytime. I just want you respond on the trend that is going on now at the moment. As you know, on this channel or on this page, I talked about anything that comes to my thought. First, I've been shying away from this particular topic since it started, and that's about Korra and Dean. And for anybody that doesn't know about that, Korra was an African, a Nigerian girl married to an American doctor. I think they've been married for 5 years. And Korra is an entertainer, a dancer, yes, an entertainer, like if I could put it that way. He sings, he dances, and he's a content creator on Facebook as well. And yeah, she's a belly dancer, you know. And then she married to this doctor, and I think Korra had a follower of like 4 million on Facebook. So she's earning making her earning through social media, like through Facebook. So people were following their trend, their lifestyle, the way they live together and everything, and people believe that they are a good couple. They have 2 children between them, and the second baby was born about in March, I think. So a week after that child was born, which the baby was born live on, everybody was watching when she was delivering the baby, and the baby was delivered by the husband, which is Dean. And then people believe that they have a good marriage, and then a week after the baby is born, then they have problem. They were fighting, and then Dean just came out to let the whole world know that he's going on a divorce on Korra. Yes, I was watching because I know the young people, and then when it comes to marriage, age is number, like I do say all the time. When it comes to marriage, age is a number. But what I want to put in here, I've been watching the trend. Korra has been keeping quiet, so much not divulging much information. Why all of a sudden Dean had created his own Facebook account on the account of Korra, and now he had huge amounts of followers, and then she is making money. And then recently, today, why I came out is this morning, you know, I saw Jane holding the baby, the 2 babies, and then it was, I know it came out sometimes ago when he was getting restrained order from the children, and then he was crying publicly to the world about how he loved his children, how he wants to keep the children in. Apparently, he took the children for 4 days away from their mother, and at that time, I think the baby Antenna was 4 weeks old. But today, when I was just watching, I wasn't commenting on anything that is going on there at all. But this morning, when I was no, so the baby, she was holding the baby, I saw him this morning having the baby in his chest, and June was kissing him at the cheek, and then and everything. He looked so happy for that. Now, from experience and my thought, following this trend right from the beginning. I'm not judging who is who or on one side or the other side, but from my own perspective, my own thoughts about the whole matter. They met in, where did they meet? They met in China, and Coral has always doing well. He has a lot going on for her. This guy knows that this girl had a lot to give. So, and then went to America, settled down, married, and decided that all of a sudden you don't want this relationship again, and then you come out and you start showing yourself on you come out after you had make name through your wife, and then you set up your own view, which is your own social Facebook, and then you have a lot of view based on your wife, and then you have a story that people will follow. You start making money. Now this money, I made up my mind, in my own thought, that this is a premedicated plan all along. And again, there is no way a man will say, somebody will say a man or a father will love his children, and then you know that the antenna, which is like 2-month-old baby, is still breastfeeding, and you took that child away from the mother. So that's where I'm coming from. You took the children away from the mother. What I want men to understand is, when you truly love your children, the best way you can choose, you can let your children know you love them, is by loving their mother genuinely, and there's no ulterior motive before or after you guys get married. Whatever that happens in their marriage is not the worst scenario on earth that cannot be sorted. It's not. It just let me know that this is a premedicated plan on his side. And a man that took away the child or children from their mother at the tender age never loved anybody. He loved himself, We all have tendency of being a narcissist. I think I talked about narcissism here some times ago. I said I'm going to come back to talk about it. But there is a narcissism traits in the acts of teen that can say a man that truly loves his child will think that this child, and the only source of food is breast, this child is too tender for me to withdraw him from the mom. For the sake of my child, for the sake of her growth, mentally, emotionally, development of her development, this child have to stay with the mother. That's the person that truly love his children. The acts that I see this morning show me that Dean had no love for anybody, including his children, except himself. And that's the narcissism symptoms or sign or traits of narcissism. Narcissists, they love no one. They only love themselves. They planned ahead. They made a medicated plan. And the victims are the people that they had a lot they can get from the person. And then at the end of the day, they might withdraw the person. They start gaslighting the person. And then this guy wanted to make a name through Dean. That's my own conclusion. If you truly love your child, show that to their parents, to their mother, because whatever you're doing is affecting that child emotionally, psychologically, mentally, any form. And you cannot claim you love a child in that manner. You don't love your children, Dean. You love yourself. You don't love anyone. You love yourself. Within that short period of time, what I had said earlier on when I was watching this is this guy had prepared this all along. And he knows when he's going to track. He knows that he's going to have 2 children with Dean and with Korra. He knows that the moment that baby is born, he is going to leave and he's going to make name for himself. He's going to start earning money. He's jealous, envious of his wife success, and he wants to make name because this kid had already had name. That's narcissistic trait. But to copy her, a narcissist never love anyone. They love themselves alone. And they don't even love themselves. They think they have the idea they love themselves. They do not love themselves. They don't love anyone. If you love your children, why you will withdraw children from their mother? That you know that particular mother is a good mother. The children were happy. The girl was embracing you, giving you a kiss. He might have seen his mother, she might have seen her mother doing that to you. That's why they can give you a kiss. He can peck you. That shows the relationship the woman had with you. But you never love her. You never love her. You want to make money through her. You want to make fame to her. In the end, this is my advice. You will be the one to suffer the most. And that is the truth. You'll be the one to suffer the most. Because the kids will grow. They will grow. They will go their own place. We would have affected them one way or the other with the way we live, with everything that is going on, putting this life of these children into shoo-shoo. Do you truly love these children? Why are you putting them in the face of the whole world? These children, they're not going to be a baby, a toddler or an infant or a baby forever. They're going to grow and they will see this on social media. What kind of love do you claim you love your child that you are doing this to them? If truly you love them, you won't be doing this. This is my advice. This is what I think every one of us should learn from this. Women, shine your face. Women of nowadays, shine your face well. Don't let love blindfolded you. There's a premeditated love. It's already been planned. There's an ulterior motive. I'm going to end it this way. So, please leave your comments, share, like, and God bless us. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Until you hear my voice again, I just came out to just release this thought and for a lesson for every one of us, especially the young generation coming up. God bless.